Okay, let's try the second position, which is a camel position. So whenever you do the backward bend asana, you'll see all the pressure comes to the lower back immediately. Okay, yeah, it's good that you're getting the stretch, but sometimes what happens, those have the weak muscles or the doesn't have so much strength on the back, it can be the cause of any serious back pain or compression, you know. So I will try to avoid bending from the lower spine, especially in a camel position. And whenever, especially when you do the camel position, it stress our spine so much, because we are arching from the lower part of the body. So now see how we can improving our camel pose. Can you please come into the kneeling position? We'll stand on our knees and you're gonna keep your knees apart. Similarly, like we did in a Ustrasana Camel position. We keep our knees apart, hip distance. So your shoulders, your hips and knees comes directly in a one line, and your ankles parallel to each other and point them backward direction. Now see, if somebody having the knee pain or using the very thin mattress, maybe try the blanket is really nice way to release the tension from the knee. But yeah, still, so see, if you use the blanket, so how are you going to use the blanket? Use it under your knee and your ankle as well, not only the under the knee, okay? But see, also if somebody having the really tight ankles, like when somebody come in this position, yeah, cannot press the front of the ankle down like that, okay, we can give them little bit support here as well, like some extra, like, can you please lift your feet up, like we can roll the blanket one layer, so which will give the more stability to the leg here. No need to make the too much space here, because see, this is the foundation of the posture, so this area has to be stable. Okay, if these part of the body are relaxed here in this position, definitely it give the lot of tension to the lower spine. So I want you to stretch your toes backward the way you do the Asva position or upward facing dog or cobra position. So keep your feet parallel to each other, heel pointing up, rolling the legs a little bit inward. So pressing the ankle strongly on the floor and stretching your toes directly backward direction. So you press the ankle. So see, the moment you start to pressing the ankle, it will really help you to, of course, all the body weight first of all comes to your knee. But see, the moment you start to pressing the ankle strongly, you will feel the less pressure on the knee. Okay, you will feel a less pressure. So press the ankle strongly in this position and keeping your back straight, look front, look at the wall, hands on the waistline. So remember, in every back extension asana, we'll try to tuck the tailbone in. Okay, if you're pushing the tailbone back, so it compresses the lower spine. So we're going to tuck our tailbone in as we come into the starting position. Everything, whatever we may need to correct, we'll do in the beginning. So once we put our hand on the heel, it's hard to correct ourselves. So draw the shoulder blade together and lift your chest up a little bit. Raise the sternum higher. Yeah, and tuck the tailbone in. Yeah, you scoop the tailbone in this position and stretch from the sides of the body. Keep the chest higher. Draw the shoulder blade together and look in front of you. But see, as you start to correcting the upper part of the body, don't lose the tension here. You have to keep your brain here also and same time here, everywhere. Okay, so pressing the ankle strongly on the floor. Try to raise the sternum high, trying to stretch from the sides of the trunk, and by drawing the shoulder blade together, you lift your chest up and look front. Let's try first the half camel pose, because you need to a little bit warm up the muscle. So I want you to take your both arms up, mundi, stretch your both arms up over your mundi, keeping the elbow straight. Yeah, palm facing to each other. Yeah, but still, as you take the arms up, again, do not relax the abdominal region. So don't push the hip back. Try to scoop the tailbone in and stretching from the waistline to the armpit. So you're pressing the ankle, pushing the thighs and lifting from the sides of the ribs, all this, especially from the floating area. The diaphragm, raise the diaphragm up towards the lungs and pushing the arms backward. So nice extension. See, as you're taking the arms up, also try to lift from the scapula here. Yeah, and stretching from the triceps, armpit to the triceps nicely, and to the stretch your pinky finger as well, a little finger more higher. So the arms, the length of the arms must be a little bit like 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, a little bit longer whenever working on the extension of the arms or extension of the spine. So again, tailbone in. Now from this position, you keep looking forward. I want you to turn your right palm facing out. Now slowly swing the right hand back and maintain that lift in, as you maintain in the beginning. I want you to maintain the same lift in your floating ribs and the chest region. Now swing the right hand back and lean your upper body slightly backward and reach your right hand to your ankle, your heel, slowly backward. Hold it back of the heel, a little bit up like this. Stay there, hold it for a bit. So keep lifting from here, don't relax this area, okay? The moment you start relaxing the upper abdominal region, it compresses the lower spine. You lift from here, keep the chest facing upward, stay there for a bit. You can push the right arm, left arm a little bit backward. You're right. Can you breathe? Yeah, stay there for, let the stretch your back a little bit in this position, then we go for the complete position. Now slowly come up, change the side now. Try with the other hand. Just stretch your back a little bit warming up, tailbone in, tailbone in. Now stretch your arm, turn the left palm facing back, swing the left hand back, push the left pelvic forward. Yeah. Little bit hand, walking hand back. Okay, so see is trying to work to maintain the lift in the upper abdominal region, but she is finding difficult to go down. But the moment she relax here, can you relax here? Now, can you hold the ankle nicely? She can go more down here. Okay, but it's easy to go down, but it's also the painful for the back, right? It's more painful for the back. So we need to lift our abdomen. It's not our aim to touch our hand to the heel or down to the floor. It's our aim to keep nice extension the lumbar region. Otherwise, what it causes the back pain. Okay, so I want you to work on the upper part of the abdominal region when you go to the, what do you call it, camel position. Do not make the aim that I'm going to touch my ankle. If somebody cannot touch the ankle, that's totally fine. We can use the bolster for them. Can you please try one more time? So for example, somebody finding difficult to go really down, so we can use the bolster here. Okay, you have a little bit height underneath your palm, underneath your ankle, you can try. Let's try again. Take your both arms up. Now let's go for the complete position. Push the pelvic forward, lift from the abdominal region. Yeah, maintain the lift here. Forget about the lower body. Press the ankle, lift from here, up, higher, higher, and then turn the both hands out. Turn the one hand back. Take the right hand back first. Keep your palm on the bolster. Take the other hand back now. Now press the bolster. What are you going to do? Maintain the lift here. As you press the bolster down and try to again lift from here, sides of the body nicely lifted upward. Very nice. So try to raise the sternum upward. Push the chest facing up, push the chest up, raise the sternum higher, and try to move the deltoids, push the deltoids like away from the sides of the chest backward, but use your hands, not relaxing here. You push and get more lift in the upper part of the body as much possible. Somebody have the neck pain, keep looking front or look slightly upward. Those are comfortable. Last option, you drop the head back to stretching the front of the neck region, okay? Okay, come on, slowly. Now, when you're releasing yourself, when you come up from the position, so you don't need to come all the way up like that, okay? But yeah, if you have the really good core strength, so you can use your core to lift yourself up. Otherwise, can you please go back again onto the posture? Okay, when releasing the position, you place the one hand on the waistline first. Can you hold? So use your hand to push a little bit forward, and the other hand as well, and then slowly lift yourself up by supporting the back. Okay, if you have the really good core strength, so you can come up. Okay, but those are having the back pain, so it's much better to do the safe way. Push your pelvic forward, and by using the hands to push forward and lifting yourself upward. Camel position. See, this bolster, the way you're practicing with the bolster is really helpful. Everybody can perform the camel position. But yeah, if you make the aim, I want to touch my heel. Okay, by the time when you're comfortable with the bolster, okay, remove the bolster, then try to take your hands down. But yeah, you can go very deep. It's very easy. You just require the flexibility. You can go backward, but it's painful stretching, painful asana. Okay, it's become a painful asana. It doesn't seems like a comfortable. Okay, right? Yeah, you can see now. Can you please show them how you do? Can you catch your ankle? See, and also see what happened to the lower spine. Look at her lower spine. Can you go back? Can you catch your ankle? Take a deep breath. Yeah, go. Yeah. See. Can you push your hip forward a little bit? Now see what is happening to the lower spine. You see the curve here? She's only bending from here. Yeah, she's just breaking her spine in this position. Okay. You see? And you can feel it, right? She's bending from the lower spine. The upper back, you see, is flat here. She doesn't have any stretch on her chest muscle. She has the only stretch the abdominal region here. Okay? It's supposed, now come up, release. So it's called the chest opening position. It's supposed to be the heart opening position or chest opening position. But yeah, when you get the stretch on the chest muscle, but here is happening the abdominal intestine opening posture. She's only having the stretch on the abdominal region. Okay, it doesn't give the stretch to our chest muscle because your upper back is completely flat. In order to open the chest, you have to fixing the back ribs or scapula into the body, which allow us to expand our front of the chest region, our anterior chest or sides of the chest. Okay, so we'll not go very deep into the asana. We'll stay a little bit high. You can use the brick, or instead of using the brick, with the bolster. Okay, one bolster is still feeling a lot of tension on the back. Okay, no problem. Take one more bolster. You can have the two bolster. Let's try now. Let's see how you feel. One more time, Ji, please. You okay? Yeah. Just twist your spine side to side, and then try again. Okay, let's try again. Press the ankle. Yeah. No, hands up first. Stretch up. Tailbone in, and lift from here up, more up. Yeah. Lift your floating ribs more higher. Yeah. And then take the hand back. Push the hip a little forward. Yeah. Take the one hand back, other hand back. Yeah. On the bolster. Now press the palms on the bolster. Yeah. Maintain the lift from here up, higher, up. Yeah. Up. Up, very good, like that. Now push the shoulder backward, push your hip a little forward. Yeah, fix the scapula into the body and raise the sternum higher. Now, how is it for the back? Better, right? And you can feel the stretch on the front part of the body, right, as well, right? Otherwise, you only get the stretch on the diaphragm and the upper abdominal region. It doesn't get the stretch on the chest muscles, okay? So no need to go very high. And also see, when you go too much lower, so what happens is tendency the body leans like backward direction, okay? So which is stressing the sacrum, your lower spine, and as well as a lot of pressure comes to the knee. When you keep the body weight, the pelvic over the hips in this position, really helping us to release the tension from the back and also the knee. So from here, you keep the pelvic up, stretch the abdominal region, yeah, working to lifting from the sides of the body and lifting the floating ribs higher. Okay, now for example, in a class, we go for the complete position when you're practicing. This is your self adjustment you can do by yourself by using the cushion or bolster or brick like that, okay? Now, as a partner, how we can assisting our partner in this position? Can you please come up? Release. Is okay. And now, as long as you stay high, you're using the more back muscles. But once you go down, you completely relax those area and give a lot of tension to the lower spine. Okay. Now, let's see. Can you please go for the full posture one more time? I'm going to use the strap for her to release a little bit tension if somebody is practicing completely the camel position. Now, for example, she's completely in a position or somebody complaining they are having the lower back pressure or having a lot of tension in the back. How we can help your partner? I use the one loop like that. So I'll adjust the strap underneath her, behind her chest like that. Okay, not on the lower spine. Don't break the back. So I'll adjust strap on the behind her chest. You see, on the thoracic spine. And I stand in front of her. I keep my toes pointing out and supporting her thigh with my knee. I will ask her to push your pelvic against my knee. So I use the strap here. Inhale. I will ask her for the inhalation, and I'll try to lift a little bit up like that. Is okay?
Yep.
How does it feel? Less pressure now?
Yes.
Breathe. So I'm trying to help her to lift her chest up, which will help her to make a little bit more space on the lumbar region. Now stay here, look at here. If I release the pressure here, how you feel? Good? No? So if I try to lift a little bit higher, it will release the pressure from the lower spine immediately. Alright, slowly come up now. Now twist a little bit, relax in child pose. Do the child pose, Balasana. So when you're helping your partner, use the strap on the thoracic spine, behind the chest here. Do not use it here, lower spine, okay? Don't break them. So using the strap on the upper back here, using the hand, and you can make the loop like that. So it's more stable. You can hold, if you have enough strength in your hand, you can hold like that. Or you can hook the loop like that and pull them upward, okay? And do not keep the strap together. If the strap is wide, that's good. Or you can also keep it a little bit like, like that. So it's more supporting for the spine. But if somebody have the stiffness, there is no any reason. So we know any way to get into the position. See how we can helping in a camel position if somebody having the really tightness on the upper part of the body. See, if this area is really tight, so what happens? It doesn't allow us to expand our chest. It's really hard to expand our chest reason because of the stiffness. This part doesn't move because of the stiffness. So that's why all the momentum coming from here, because it's a stiff. So all the movement come from that area which is a flexible. Our lower back is flexible. Everybody has a flexible lower spine. Okay, so we need to really work on this part by lifting our chest higher, which will allow us to have the more extension on the lower spine and also reducing the pressure reduce the pain from the lower back. Now, second adjustment, what we can do to make our partner a little bit comfortable as a preparation. So can you please pull your mat a little bit closer to the wall? Okay, now. See, what I'm going to do now, I will help her to stretch her upper part of the body by supporting the wall. Can you touch your knees as well? Yeah. And maintain the same measurement, ankles parallel to each other, align with the knee, touch your pelvic against the wall, and keep your back straight. You look front or look up. Press the ankle heavily on the floor. So I will sit close to her feet in this position. Now, what I'm going to do now, because we're bending from this area, so I will secure this area first by how I keep my one foot against the back like that, okay? So if I keep but do not put your foot like that, you can keep your foot slightly like that, like to the sideways, and my heels come to the sacrum spine here. So with the heel I'm pressing, and see, don't bend your toes like that. The mount of the toes is give the little pressure, so you feel uncomfortable. So I keep my one foot on her lower spine to keep her back a little bit straight, and the other foot a little bit higher on the lower scapula, between the scapula like that. Okay, so here if I keep my foot like that, so I will help her to keep her lower spine straight, and I will pull her a little bit back in this position, which will help her to open the chest muscle a little bit more. You look at the wall. Can you take your hand backward? Can you give me a hand back? So I from here. So I will hold her forearm, both hands. I will ask her to take a deep breath in, and very slowly I will pull her backward with the exhalation. We can do like that. If somebody say, okay, they are having uncomfortable with the foot, we can use the cushion as well. So maybe with the cushion it's much more comfortable. Give it a hand. Okay, so same thing. I keep my feet a little bit on her lower spine. So I'm gonna push her, and then exhale. As she exhale, I pull her a little backward. Very gently. Don't pull aggressively. Very softly. Okay. Take a breathe in, and breathe out. Deep breath. Yeah. How's your neck now?
Fine.
Yeah. Breathe in and breathe out very slowly. So what I'm doing, I'm helping her to open her chest a little bit and stretching her upper part of the body. Yeah. Again, breathe in and breathe out. One more time, breathe in. We can go a little bit deeper, slowly. Stay connected with the partner and asking them if is it okay for them or not. Is it okay for the lower spine?
Yeah.
Breathe in and breathe out. Very nice. So as you release, press with the feet slowly, and also use your hand to push them towards the wall. And very slowly, you can release. All right. You good? Yeah. Relax in child pose, Balasana.